Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my second layout of the day. And this one I'm playing along with this week's sketch from my lovely friend Shannon. She's Crafty here on YouTube, her mini paper pad class and the sketch that goes along with it this week. So as you know, the paper pad that I'm using for this layout and the next, because I did my two layouts with the Amy Tan Hustle and Heart, and now I am on to Tealightful. And if you saw this morning, I did use a little bit of that on my sketch Sunday, but I guess I don't know if that will be two layouts, although in all honesty, because of the way this layout is, it's got lots of lovely white space on it. I didn't really have to use much paper at all. So the sketch we're using today is up here, and it's a sketch by Corey Jones for the Hip Kit Club, and it was a design team sketch prepared by Corey Jones. And as you can obviously see on the sketch, the original idea here was hearts, and I wanted to play with my punches and dies but with stars. So I did use some of the scraps that I had left from the sketch Sunday layout and some other of the papers in this pad, and I just went to town. The larger stars here, I used some dies, and then the two smaller ones here are my punches. I think mine is a little bit airier. I was having a little bit of trouble finding a layering way that I liked with these two sizes. They just looked off and odd to me. So in the end, I decided not to layer them and only to layer the smaller ones on top. I did have this little cut file, this little tiny cut file. It's probably the inside of another one, but it was on my desk for some reason. So I just popped it in there. I think it gives a little bit of interest. So my photo here is the companion page to this morning's layout, and this is really, as I mentioned in that one, I was going to take a photo from really the top of the street, sort of the furthest that we were from St. Peter's, and I just love sort of the perspective that it gives. And St. Peter's is so big that this is actually a little bit further than the perspective gives you in the photo. It was probably a good kilometer and a half, maybe even two, where it basically just looks as though it's a couple of 100 meters away. So I went quite simple. I just backed the photo, and here I just had a very narrow strip of this lovely paper. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, I have a little frog in my throat this morning. A little narrow strip of this paper. So I just cut it down and pieced it here, and you can't really see. There are a couple of little joins, but I was able to cover them up mainly. Back my photo, it's flat to the page because I did want to pop some of the stars up on foam, which is what I did. So I popped some of the stars on foam. Here it is flat on the photo and then popped. This one, same thing. This one as well. Then I just popped some of the smaller ones up completely and then layered a couple of the tiny ones on top as well. And then in my stash, I had these lovely little blue stars, I think from a Chamel collection. And I had, I guess, four of them left on the sheet. So I got them onto this page as well. And then, oh, this I'm going to have to go back. This is from the Maggie Holmes Marigold sticker book, that lovely little alphabet in there, almost there, that I got here, that I put here. I'm going to do a little bit of journaling. The only reason I didn't do the journaling before showing you this layout is I did my splattering with the gold splattering, and it was wet. And then this morning I forgot before I started recording. Popped a little camera and two more little stars. So in the end, this layout is very, very simple. I just popped in here with a few of the puffy word stickers from the Avenue collection, this Memories from the Vicki Boutin Storyteller, and this camera from the Marigold sticker book as well. And at first I just did the layout as is, but then it really, that was a little bit too much white space for me, which is why I went back in with the gold Heidi Shine. And then, of course, I just inked my edges of this vanilla cardstock with a little bit of a mossy green ink to complete it. So there you go. That's me done for this week's She's Crafty mini paper pad class. Please make sure you pop on down below and see all of the awesome layouts. You may have seen many of them because I am a little bit late getting this up today because I had my Sketch Sunday up a little bit earlier. And I will see you again here tomorrow for Christmas in January. Thanks for being here, my friends. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.